Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. I think I fixed my audio issue. So yeah, it was Skype. Skype was the issue. But as a workaround, in case it does it again, I can also go through OBS and increase the microphone incoming sound boost. A normal value should be about 1. Mine was always set to 8 or 9, and now I've cranked it up to 15. So that's what you're hearing now is a 15 boosted microphone volume. So yeah, anyway, I increased the farm. I'm just here looking at the fuel in the reactor. Hey look, I didn't say smeltery or furnace that time. We're at the reactor control. I'm watching my fuel status. It was hanging at about 94, so I'm adding yellorium plants to my farm until it starts to go positive, and that's where it's at now. I've got probably 13 or so yellorium plants going, probably somewhere around there, and I'm seeing a slow increase in the fuel in here. I also added the rest of the first row of diamond blocks on the inside and started a second row. It's like not even a quarter of the way full of the second row yet, so these numbers are going to be a little bit higher than they were, or a little bit in the positive anyway. Nowhere near completing that yet. We got a long way to go on those. But anyway, let me show you the setup I've got here. First, let me start at the farm. This is where the process starts. 10, 13, 16. Okay, I've got like 17 plants here. And why is this stopped? It's out of power. Alright. I need to hook up power to that directly instead of using that solar panel. Or I need to use the better solar panel now that it's not where the reactor is. Because this one is a tier 4. Let me get to tier 5 and throw it on there. That'll keep up with it, no problem. This one holds 17.6 million RF and produces quite a bit more. There, that should have no problem. It's already exporting 1,000 per tick. Okay, so anyway, I've got a whole bunch of yellorium plants. They're being auto-crafted into ore blocks here, set to external storage. So they're kicked out. Oh, that's not getting power either. These should be getting power. I messed with something here earlier, and now it's not working right. Extract power from that, yes. So this is getting it all first. That's full. Uh-oh. There, I fixed it. So that's full. Now these should be getting power back. Okay, they are. Anyway, so yellorium plants everywhere. They get farmed up, turned into ore blocks right there. And they are put into the triple yellow ender chest for yellorium. That one just makes sense to me. The triple yellow chest used to be over here, but I changed that one to triple pink because those mobs drop pink dye all the time. But my triple pink code was already being used by the cow farm, so I had to recolor that one to triple red. So now we've got the cow farm casting metal ingot and block drops going to triple red over here. Triple pink is now the mob farm going from here over to where the armor sorting thing is. Also, I have this ME system here for the bows. I think I showed that off. Nothing but bows of varying types. And it turns out I need another storage drive in here, so we'll do that here in just a second. Is this chest getting backed up? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and do this. I've got almost enough to make an entire other tier 7 reactor ball, storage ball thing. Power core, that's the words. Got almost enough draconium to make an entire second energy core tier 7. I'm only about, what, 200 short there? But every so often, I come over here and say, craft me, how many is that? 597? There. Just craft all those, start. So it'll start chewing through those in the pulverizer and auto sifting those over here. As soon as these guys get some, then they'll start working. Yeah, there they go. Anyway, I'll get that drive sorted out later. So after they go into this ender chest, the other end is over there, right here. And this entire setup, it took me maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so to figure out how to set this all up to get it the way I like it to look, and also be able to access all the parts individually. So I made another tiny little ME system here. I went from never using ME systems to, you know what, I could probably use one here, like all the time. Because, yeah, they're very handy, but I usually don't have them in mod packs, so I never use them. But anyway, so the chest here exports to a pulverizer. They get the ore gets broken down into 2 dust. The dust goes straight up into this furnace here. These are just basic machines. They have no upgrades or augments in them other than what comes preloaded. If I start seeing a backup of ores in here, then I'll upgrade them and add speed or something, but for now this works out. So pulverizing the dust gets cooked up 2 at a time, and that goes straight into this tiny little ME system here. So we're going to open this. This thing is storing all the plutonium, and it also gets the yellorium coming out of here, and the cyanite coming out of there. So basically, it gets the yellorite. There's a export bus. Let me get up here. There's an export bus right here, set to export yellorium or yellorium blocks, just in the case that this thing gets blocks into it. That's going straight into the reactor core. The reactor core, of course, breaks down the yellorium, it unirradiates it, and we get cyanite. So the cyanite goes here. There's an import bus, pulls it back into the system, so it then holds on to it, and then we've got 2 export buses here on the bottom of these reprocessors that take the cyanite in, reprocess it to plutonium, kick it out to the right, and then we have 2 import buses there pulling the plutonium back into the system. And these are both given water with our water ender tank storage that comes from right over there, which I think I set up on a video at some point, but just in case you haven't seen it. Water source block, transfer node for liquids with a world interaction upgrade. It exports water non-stop into this ender tank, and then it's teleported over there and anywhere else that we have a triple blue tank. So that's pretty much the entire system. Other than the ME system, we've got power coming out of the power tap, going into this tesseract to export to all our machines. The power line is also connected to the pulverizer, redstone furnace, and both of the reprocessors, so everything gets power. Oh, and it comes across the side here, underneath, down 1 and over, so it can power this controller for the ME system. So mostly, the part that took the longest was figuring out how to lay out all the parts of it so that everything could be connected the way it needs to, so that I'm not running wires around, like behind stuff or over and, you know, whatever. This is a compact kind of like in here design, and I can still access all the parts I need to. So I've got the chest, the tesseract, both of our thermal expansion machines, both of the reprocessors. That's the only one there that's kind of out of the way, but I can still click it from, you know, way back here if I need to. We can also still get to our reactor control. That's important. We can click on either one of these access ports for the reactor. We've got the ME controller that we can see is getting power. We can see our cables here. I've got exactly 8 connections total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and wait, 2, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6, 7, 8. Or does that not count? Anyway, so I've got exactly 8. I made sure it was at 7 before I put the monitor on there, so that counted as number 8. I'm thinking I want to put some of those item display panels like we have over there for the endstone and draconium blocks, or ingots. I want to put a couple of those on here, but I'll have to split a line off of the front here and just run a line straight up and put panels so they don't connect here. But that may be a little bit in the way, so maybe, maybe not. I might do it at some point. If I move the storage drive box here, maybe up there on top, then I can put a second line off to the right here, move this panel to the front right there, and then keep a vertical line here separate. Well, no, I can't really do that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. This would just be on the second line. The cyanide output from the reactor would go onto the secondary line, so this one would really only have 7 connections. Then the second one will start with that one, so it'll have 4. So it'll be 7 there, 4 off the right. Very much possible. Anyway, so how are we doing now? 98.9. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so we've been doing machinery and reactor and energy stuff for so long here, automating all this junk, that we're totally missing out on several mods in this pack. One of the ones we haven't even looked at, I don't even think I've said the words yet. Not Thaumcraft. That's what I want to do, by the way, Thaumcraft. But there's something called Iwi's Workshop. I've never even heard of this mod before, but I found one of the items here, this filter upgrade. Iwi's Workshop has a filter upgrade, and I almost made one of these on accident to make a filter for the Ender IO conduits, but I looked at the recipe and I was like, what? Did they change this? Like, what? Didn't make any sense. So no, it's just a totally different mod that I haven't even, you know, looked at all. So this is something I'm going to do here eventually, but we've been doing so much machinery and automation and stuff for so long now that I think we're going to skew away from any kind of workshop machinery automation type mod, at least temporarily. Excuse me, had to get a drink there. Alright, so let's get into Thaumcraft. And I don't even know if all of the items are going to show up in the NEI for me, but I know where to start. First thing we're going to need is a Thaumonomicon, and I think you're actually supposed to craft one of these originally. That's how you get into the mod to start with. I may be wrong. Does Thaumcraft not have its own achievement list? No, I guess it doesn't. Huh. Alright, well I'm pretty sure you're supposed to actually craft the Thaumonomicon. Yeah, and I used to get them out of loot bags back in the day in 2.4. Do I have one laying around here? I probably would have put it in the bookshelf if I had gotten one. Also, does the Crimson Rights go in a bookshelf? That's something else I haven't tried yet. These are all Thaumcraft items here, I believe. Yeah, all these belts and rings and some caches that have the same things in them. And knowledge fragments everywhere. That's all Thaumcraft stuff. Let's see, does this go in a bookshelf? Miscellaneous book. Oh yeah, it totally does. That is a Thaumcraft book, by the way. Anyway, not gonna mess with that one. How do we make... Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna have to research this on the fly, because I thought I had a Thaumonomicon laying around. And you guys that have used Thaumcraft will pretty much know what to do, but I'm running blind here for the most part. I haven't used Thaumcraft in over a year and a half now, so I'm not entirely sure how to make the Thaumonomicon. Let's see. First thing you will need to craft is a wand. Iron capped wand as follows. Okay, gotcha. So it's not... Thaumonomicon is not first. I was mistaken. We need to make a wand first. Let me empty some of this stuff out of my inventory. Wood, solar panel, Baconator's gonna stay, and let's toss these things in the ME storage. Alright, so we're gonna need like 2 ingots of iron and a stick, not spelled with a V. Alright, we're gonna break these down into nuggets. Let's see, is this right? Yep. Alright, so iron caps. We need 2 of those. And then we put the iron caps on a stick. Iron capped wooden wand. If there was an achievement for it, that would be the achievement right there. Just making our first wand. Alright, so now we have to do what? Make a bookshelf? And click on it with this? I believe, let me see, vanilla Minecraft bookshelf. So we need 3 books and 6 planks. Alright, I should be able to do this pretty much just here in my inventory using the ME system very briefly to make some books. I'm also catching a little bit of lag there. If you guys noticed that frame rate dip, huh. Not sure why. Let me sleep here real quick. You can still see the text from my last recording session there where I was at the top of that cube, or the top of the chunk, trying to place blocks up there. Alright, so I've got all the material for that. This is quite framey now for some reason. So there's our librarian achievement for vanilla. Apparently I've never made a bookshelf. So we go put it down, click it, that's our Thaumonomicon. Okay, so I only was missing 1 step. I remembered that the Thaumonomicon was one of the first things we had to do. Alright, so got that. Knowledge fragments you can actually build into research notes. Oh. Okay, that's cool. That's how you discover stuff. Alright. And I know one of the first things, no, not that. One of the first things we want to make is that little scanner tablet thing, but I don't see the icon for it here. Let's see, Artifice, Thaumaturgy. This is for additional types of wands and wand modifiers. Alchemy, this is changing things into other things. Artifice is, here we go. Thermometer. This is the thing I want to make. But we need the workbench first, so arcane work table is a... what? Okay, so 3 slabs, 3 slabs and 2 planks. And then we click it with the wand. Let's see if we can just use oak for this. Oh, other way around. It's like that. Yep, there we go. Table. And I'm kind of putting stuff down right here for the moment. But I'm going to end up making my own little Thaumcraft area. I just haven't decided where yet. There we go. So that adds our wand to the table so that we can use the wand for things that require certain aspects like fire, water, air, something like that. There are recipes that require certain magical aspects to be put into them before you can actually craft the item. So that's what the wand is in here for. I think the word is vis, maybe V if the S on the end is silent. I'm just gonna go with vis because that's what it looks like it is. Anyway, so in here now we need to create this thing here. So we need 2 of any shard, a piece of glass, and 2 gold. And I'm pretty sure I've got all of that already. I mean, we're far enough into the game where I should have plenty of these things. Let's use pride shards. No, those might not work. I think we just need the basic elemental shards of some sort. So let's just get 2 earth shards. We've got a bunch of those here. The pride shards, by the way, are from killing the wither boss, which I've done a few times. We haven't automated that yet, but it's on the way. I'm kind of skipping out on doing automation and stuff for a little while. Insufficient vis, okay. That makes nothing. That makes nothing. Does this require anything? No, it does not. Okay, so there's our thermometer. We use that to scan items so that we know what magical aspects make up those items. And it's a long and kind of tiered process. So here it is. There's our interface. Whenever you look at stuff, it has the name, and then you can right-click. And it says down there in the bottom, it says, to understand this, you need to study plants. And that's more helpful than it used to be. I remember it just being like, you can't understand this. That's like all it would tell you. So it tells you you have to understand plants first. Well, that's obvious to us right now because this thing contains wood. Wood comes from trees. So let's go to a tree, if we had any, of course. We've got one here, this apple tree. So let's go down here. Oakwood. Study plants. Do I need to do like dirt first? Alright, dirt. 2 research points in terra. So we know that dirt now contains terra. How about the tilled dirt? Tilled dirt counts as a separate item. That contains terra. How about sugarcane? Study the sources of life. Okay, so we don't know that yet. How about magical crop seeds? And plants? No. Study empty things. Alright, so we need the, like for the void or something like that. How about a lever? Oh, that's going to be hard to do. We're going to have to put that in our inventory. Or can we shift click? Shift click works. Study things that move. So we have some sort of movement aspect to work on. Apple. Nope, need to study plants. Does it know leaves? Study sources of life. Okay. Let's go back to wood. No. Huh. How about grass? We have dirt. Let's do grass. No. Water. Straight up water. Okay. Now we know aqua. How about, does dirt and water make grass? No. Ah, we discovered Lux. 3 research for research points for Lux. Discovered a clue to new research. Cool. How about grass now? No, still needs sources of life. Scan bacon. Study things that move. Alright, we can't study animals yet. How about different types of grass? No? Nothing can be learned from this. Oh, slimy leaves have no aspects. Still need to study plants. Alright, so we're probably going to need a sapling. Alright, let's get that out of our face. Let's tell it, how about we scan a sapling? So to do things in your inventory, to scan items and not actual blocks out in the world, you can just pick this up with your cursor and mouse over an item. Need to study plants. Need to study crystals. study spirits. Baconator? Need to study tools. Wow, you can actually get points from the Baconator? Empty things. Nothing can be learned from Tinker's tools. Crystals. Alright, so you can't get anything from Tinker's tools. So sapling doesn't work. Do we have grass? Or wheat? Seeds. How about seeds? Sources of life. Alright. See, there's going to be like a chart somewhere that says this is the progression order that you have to do stuff in, but I have no idea what that order is. So let's grab bone meal. Hang on, let me see. Clues to new research from Lux. Research table. So we have to make one of these. We need to put 2 tables side by side. So let's make another table. Well, 2 more, actually. Let's make our 2 tables. And we're going to just put those down somewhere like that. And then I think we need to click on it with that ink and quill item. This thing? Scribing tools. We need a glass file, a feather, and some sort of black dye or powder. So the glass file is 3 glass and 1 clay. Alright. Pretty sure I've got all that. 3 glass and 1 clay. Yeah, we got all the clay we're ever going to need. And can we do it here? We might have to do it here, but probably not. Let's see. That makes 8. Awesome. Then we need a feather. We've got feathers here from the random chickens that die in the mob farm. We'll just take 8 and put the rest back. And then we need some sort of black dye or ink. We've got some ink right here. We can make this out of the dye seeds. We can grow it if we need to. Let's make 2 more. We can also make it from these botania petals. We get a ton of those from the mob farm as well, so I'm not worried about using them. So, feather, file, ink. Now the scribing tools, I'm pretty sure they get used up. Whenever you use them a certain amount, they get used up, so... Oh, I missed 2. So I'm not worried about making quite a few of these. Alright, let's see, does this work? Can we just click it? There it goes. Alright. Now we have our research table. So, in the research table, it shows us all the different aspects that we've discovered and the amount of research points in each that we have acquired. Now, pretty much all of these that I have are from those little knowledge fragments. What do we have here? Okay, this is where you can combine aspects to learn things. So let's do earth and water. So earth plus water, we get Victus. Aha, so now we have discovered life. How about earth and order? Do we get stone? We get Vitreous. Crystal, glass, and clear. Alright, I'm pretty sure, I thought that was supposed to make stone, but what if we do crystal earth? Does that make stone? Metallum, ah. How about order and crystal? Nothing. Okay, so that was a fail. How about fire and water? We get nothing. See, and we're using up a point at a time every time we try to do this. How about air and water? That gave us Tempestus, which is like weather, okay. How about air and order? We get motion. Aha. Alright, we're learning a couple things here. How about motion and life? I'm gonna suspect this gives us like animals or humans. Bestia. So that's the beasts. So now we can get research points from animals. This is just Earth, though. How do we get... Have we done Earth and life yet? No, there we go. Now we have plants. Awesome. Alright, let's get our thermometer now that we have discovered new aspects. Let's grab this thing and start scanning. Aha, now we got arbor for trees, specifically. Leaves. Leaves contain herba, which is our plant thing. Apples. Need to study man. Ah, okay, so we're not that complex yet. Leadstone. We have discovered potentia, like a potential energy of a sort. Harnessable energy aspect, I think. How about this cover? Unnamed item, can't learn anything. Transfer nodes? Oh, come on. Really? Transfer nodes have arbor? Those don't even use wood. We have discovered iter. What is iter? Locomotion? I thought that would be like movement. That looks like movement. Maybe pathing? We've done dirt. How about sugarcane? Can we do that now? Yes, we can. Air, water, and herb. Air, aqua, and herba. Caches. Caches, we have to study man, enderman seeds. Magical crops still not working. Levers. We don't know about levers yet. Harvester. Still nothing. Ender tank. No. Chest. There we go. We've discovered vacuos. So that's empty things. Can we now scan magical crops? Study darkness. Ah, okay. So we're not quite there yet. Can we do... No, levers need man. Whatever research thing man is. Generator? Study tools. Okay. It's at least a possibility, though. RF tools item conduits cannot be scanned. Caches need tools, right? Oh, man. Okay. Ender flux. Let's get complicated. Study darkness. QED? Nope. Slabs. Nope. Alright, we should be able to do oak slabs now. Yeah, they contain arbor. How about regular planks? Yep. Ladders? Yep. We've done torches. I'm surprised the torch doesn't include arbor as part of its recipe. How about we check our inventory now? Scribing tools. We have learned volatus. And we can now do saplings. Nuggets contain metallum. Thaumanomicon. Study spirits. Alright, we're not there yet. And we don't know about tools. And we need to study man. Alright. So what do we scan to understand people? Let's at least start on animals. We've got a pig here. Need to study food. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, that we can do. Still getting a little framey there. Let's study some basic foods. How about wheat? We didn't get to do sugarcane yet, right? How about a fish? These are cooked already. Let's do some something raw there. Beef. A raw fish, just in case. See if any of these let us do anything. Wheat needs to study man. Sugarcanes we've done, that's right. Fish, no, need to study man. Need to study the nature of death, okay. Same thing. Same thing. Alright, so we're getting nowhere here. There's another path we have to take somewhere. Let's see what that one research we opened up was. This one, travel and journey. Okay, how about that and animals? Doesn't do anything. How about movement and energy? Nothing. Movement and light? Nothing. Alright, so we're out of research points for travel. I guess we'll figure that out later. How about order and entropy? Do we get chaos? Permutatio. So that's change. Exchange and barter. Okay. What if we do life and exchange? Nothing. Exchange with motion? Nothing. Plants? Nothing. I think there's a way to use the exchange thing to unlock the path into food scanning. Let me see. How about we get seeds? These are like you transform them into food. No, they just have... Huh, okay. I may be mistaken there. How about different kinds of seeds? There we go. Alright, we're just getting research points in plants now. How about a lily pad? Plants and water, okay. Makes sense to me. Cocoa beans. Kind of sticking to vanilla items for now. Study spirits, are you serious? Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Let's scan these flowers. Need to study spirits for flowers, okay. Huh. I don't see why. How about we get... Does bone meal contain bone stuff? Need to study spirits. That's a strange one to me. We've done grass? No, we haven't. Why have we not done grass? I thought we did. Okay. Podzol. That's like grass. Okay, that works. We're still not getting anywhere, though. Alright, let's go to different terrain blocks. We've got sand, clay, mycelium, done all the dirt. How about dirt 3-1, the not growable dirt? Gravel. Move this stuff out of the way. Netherrack, I'm pretty sure that's like fire and earth, or fire and order, something like that. Heat sand may not be anything. And red sand, because that's a vanilla item. Move away from that before it turns on. Sand, earth and chaos. Clay, earth and water. Myceliums, plants and earth. Dirt we know about. Gravel, same thing. Need to study magical things, alright. Heat sand, alright, we've unlocked a clue to new research. I guess that's what, fire? We already understood Ignis, though, for fire. A clue to new research, alright. So we have to mix something with fire, I guess. How about we scan a nether portal, or obsidian? Aha! Tenebrae. That's probably the darkness thing we needed, right? Darkness, yes, it is. Alright, so now, let's go scan... Can we do seared brick? No. Can we do animals yet? Ah, we can. Look at that. Included new research and discovered... No, nothing. Okay. Can we do solar panels? No. Can't do machinery yet. Oh, it knows fences now have wood. Oak planks are good. Tanks. We can now do tanks because we understand darkness. Okay, Tinker's Construct is not compatible with Thaumcraft. Apparently, none of these are working. Conduits don't work. Need to study tools. How about a lava source block? Oh yeah, there we go. Can't learn anything from stone slabs. I wonder why. Need to study tools. Alright, well, as exciting as I'm sure this is, you guys are probably bored. So I think I'm going to just go do a lot of this off camera and figure it out. And when I get a whole bunch of new stuff researched, then I will come back and we'll start actually doing some Thaumcraft crafting and like progression. So thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about Thaumcraft. If I'm missing some sort of like key item that unlocks a branch of research, let me know. I'm gonna still wander around here and research some stuff, head to the Nether and scan some things there. But yeah, until next time, guys. Sorry this is a little bit long of an episode and it's a little bit dull, I guess you'd say, but I'm gonna be doing this off camera, so yeah, until next episode, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.